A classic tale of love and espionage is making a comeback. Yes, we're talking about the upcoming Amazon Prime series, Mr. and Amp, Mrs. Smith. This isn't just a retelling of a beloved story, it's a fresh take that blends romance, comedy, and thriller elements into one explosive package. Remember the original Mr. and Amp, Mrs. Smith from 2005? It was a box office hit, captivating audiences worldwide with its mix of high-stakes action and irresistible chemistry between its leads, played by Hollywood heavyweights Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Now, this reimagined version hopes to recreate that magic, but with its unique spin. The central figures of this thrilling meet Donald Glover and Maya Erskine. Glover, just an actor here, but also a producer and creator, is no stranger to the world of TV, having created and starred in the acclaimed series Atlanta. Erskine, known for her roles in Pen 15 and Insecure, brings her comedic chops to the table, promising a dynamic and captivating performance. Together, they step into the shoes of the iconic characters, offering their unique interpretations and bringing new life to this reimagined classic. The stakes are high, the chemistry is explosive, and the plot is full of and turns. Are you ready for Mr. and Amp, Mrs. Smith? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for updates and exclusive content. And remember, your subscription helps us bring you more content like this, so hit that subscribe button now. Produced and created by the multi-talented Donald Glover and Francesca Sloan, this series has had its fair share of ups and downs. Initially slated to hit our screens in 2022, the intriguing reimagining of Mr. and Amp, Mrs. Smith was unfortunately delayed. The culprit? The WGA and SAG-AFTRA strikes that swept through Hollywood like a summer storm. These strikes had a significant impact on the production schedules of many anticipated shows and films, and Mr. and Amp, Mrs. Smith was no exception. The strikes caused a ripple effect, disrupting the meticulous plans laid out by Glover and Sloan, and leaving fans in a state of suspense. But every cloud has a silver lining, and with the unions and the AMPTP finally reaching an agreement, the strikes are now a part of Hollywood history. So, what does this mean for our beloved spy duo? With the strikes now a thing of the past, we finally have a new release date. Mark your calendars for February 2nd, 2024. So what can we expect from this reimagined Mr. and Amp, Mrs. Smith? This fresh take on the classic tale shakes things up with an intriguing twist. Our protagonists are strangers, recruited by a spy agency, and thrust into an arranged marriage. The premise alone promises a blend of romance, comedy, and suspense, as we navigate the unusual domestic life of these reluctant newlyweds. What's more, anticipation is already building as Amazon has released a handful of production stills, giving us a sneak peek at Donald Glover and Maya Erskine in their roles as the titular couple. These glimpses into the series have fans on the edge of their seats, eager for the full trailer to drop. The series is set to offer a unique blend of genres, tying together elements of romantic comedy with the high-stakes world of espionage. With Glover and Erskine's proven track records in their respective fields, we can expect a dynamic on-screen chemistry that will bring this unconventional love story to life. As we count down to the premiere, it's clear that this reimagining of Mr. and Amp, Mrs. Smith, isn't just banking on the success of its predecessor. Instead, it's carving out its own niche, offering a fresh take on a beloved tale. Whether you're a fan of the original movie or new to the story, this series promises to be a thrilling ride. The countdown to February 2nd, 2024 has begun, but where can you watch the new Mr. and Amp, Mrs. Smith? The anticipation is soaring, and the best part is, you won't have to wait week by week to unravel the story. All 8 episodes will be available to stream on Amazon Prime Video from the release date. Yes, you heard it right. The entire season will be at your fingertips, ready to binge. If you're an Amazon Prime member, you're already set. If not, you might want to consider joining the club to catch this romantic comedy thriller that's set to take the screen by storm. And for those who want to take a trip down memory lane, the original Mr. and Amp, Mrs. Smith movie, starring Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, is available to rent or watch through a Starz subscription. It's also accessible on YouTube or Amazon Prime, in case you want to compare the original and the reimagined versions. So mark your calendars, prepare your favorite snacks, and get comfortable. Get ready to dive into a world of romance, comedy, and thrilling spy action. Mr. and Amp, Mrs. Smith is coming, and it's a series you won't want to miss.